Hey everybody, welcome to TFT, Tarot for Today, Divine Dabblings with Oberon and me, Banshee. And it's me, Banshee, with my Material Matters segment, your weekly tarot keys to success in business, education, and finance. Welcome to the show. Hope everybody had a good week last week, despite I thought we had some kind of difficult readings last week. Hope it turned out okay for everybody. And as we always do, we're starting with a card for the collective. This is from my Auspicious Symbols deck. All right. Let's see what we've got. Hey, I like it. We have the money frog. How awesome is that? That is number 8, which is an auspicious number for finances. So, hey, let's take a look at the money frog, everybody. I like it. The message of the money frog is, the money frog hops in with a message of abundance for you. Invite him in. Oh, yes. Frogs are amphibian creatures who live both on land and in water, which is symbolic of the flow of energy. This symbol's presence signals an auspicious time in business and in personal finance. The connection of this symbol to the moon helps us to see the cycles of manifesting through the phases of the moon. The full moon is always a time when light is being shown on opportunities and endings. Allow the money frog card to signal this as an important time for increasing your business opportunities, realizing gains, and revisiting personal investments. Physical money, property, and contracts can all be among the subjects open for review. Use the money frog card as a message for positive gain. I don't know if I need to say anything more than that. It's a very auspicious symbol for us today. Ooh, I like it. All right. Let's move on to our readings. Now, I want to remind everybody that these readings are good from August 28th through September 3rd. The moon will be moving in from Virgo to Sagittarius at the end of the week. And that's it. That's all I have for you this week. Nice and quiet week. Hey, my air signs. Whoops, I can't get this. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, this reading is for you for the week ahead. Little shuffling snafu. Almost dropped some cards. All right, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Let's see what's cooking. Oh, your focus for the week ahead is the Queen of Wands reversed. Uh-oh. So what's happening here, air signs? It looks as though maybe profits are slow to come in. There's a slowdown. There is delays. There may be some frustrations, and you need to get a handle on it. You know, you might be ill-prepared for it. You need to work harder on getting a handle on it so that you can try to turn things around. So how best can you prepare for that focus? Well, these pentacles reversed. I think that's interesting here because, oopsie, sorry about that. So with that Ace of Pentacles reversed, I'm kind of getting the feeling that maybe, if, especially for people who are starting new projects or new business ventures and stuff, it just seems like either some things are sputtering, not getting off the ground, or there are some major delays. Times are tough right now still. And so there just may be some lack of progress that you have to work through. Let's see if others can help you with this. Will there be cooperation or conflict from others? I think there's cooperation, but you know what? Your advisors or the people that are working with you on these goals and projects, they might actually be telling you, they might be trying to they're presenting ideas that seem a little unorthodox, a little radical. And so you're not really sure if you want to follow or pursue it. But, all things considered, they say if it's not broke, don't fix it. But since things look a little broke here, maybe you want to think outside the box. Maybe you want to, take a closer look at these ideas that are being presented to you and run with one of them. So ultimately, will there be forward or backward movement or no movement at all? Well, we have the Lovers reversed here, air signs. So I feel like the choice is yours, wallow in things that are not working, or maybe accept some outside help, some unorthodox thinking to shake things up a little bit. And if you make the wrong choice, you might not benefit this week. And at any rate, it just might be that this is going to need some time to shake itself out. So just be aware of that. There's going to be a slowdown. There's going to be some, and I feel that this could be on you, actually. This could be on you, that it's the choices that you make are critical by week's end. If you make the wrong choice, which that card seems to indicate, you might still be stuck. I don't sense so much loss as I sense stuckness. And you need to find a way to move things forward now. So that's what I have for you, air signs, for the week ahead. Good luck with that. Hey, fire signs, Aries, Leos, and Sagittarius. Oh, Aries. Did I say Aries? Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. This reading is for you for the week ahead. Let's hope things are cooking. Fire signs, I'm with you. Well, your focus for the week ahead is the High Priestess. The High Priestess is upright. Awesome. So, you can trust your gut this week. You can trust your intuition. If something seems like a good deal, maybe it is. If some investment looks good, maybe you should go for it. But tap into that inner wisdom, that knowledge you have within, to really guide you here. Maybe more so than the voices on the outside. How best can you prepare for that focus? Well, okay, I take it back a little bit. Maybe you can listen to some of the voices on the outside. It's the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is upright. And with the Ten of Pentacles upright, I'm thinking that your work family, your business partners, your advisors, whoever the case may be, your peers, your staff, everybody seems very congenial and happy. So the best way to prepare for that focus, I feel, is to really come together, as a team and work on where things are going. If there's some new deal or some new investments you're looking at, or you need to raise some cash, capital, or just drum up sales, work with your team here. They're here with you, and pull everybody together and make them feel all a part of this. And what about people this week? Will there be cooperation or conflict? Well, it's the Ten of Swords, but the Ten of Swords is reversed. Which, if you got to get the Ten of Swords, that's a good way to get it. So I feel here that you are moving on. People are moving on. They're helping you move on from past setbacks or maybe things that have not been moving along the way they should. They want to see progress. They want to see the light of day again. They don't, so I feel that they will help you, and I also feel that they might help you through some maybe so you can avoid unforeseen circumstances that could, how should I say this? Catch you from behind, when you're not looking. They may have your back and see that, you're thinking about the things that could go wrong and they're preparing in advance for them. So ultimately, will there be forward, backward movement or no movement at all? Everything was looking pretty good there, but here we have the Seven of Wands reversed. The Seven of Wands reversed is indicating fire signs that maybe things are still a little bit too chaotic. There's too much competition that is eating away at your profit margins, or there are other factors that are that are draining you, or maybe causing investments to flounder. To me, I really feel like it's just kind of the flip-floppy up and down things that we're seeing right now, in the economy. Let's take a look at this again, fire signs. You have the power, the intuitive power and abilities to make good choices this week and to really discern what's in your best interests, whatever the case may be. Pull everybody together as a team and let them feel a part of, what's going on here. They play an important role for you, whether it's advisors, whether it's, coworkers, whether it's your bosses, whatever the case may be. Pull everybody together and make them feel a part of whatever it is you're trying to work on and make some money from. Others will have your back this week. They will look for unforeseen circumstances and guard against them. They'll try to have your back as best as possible. But, ultimately, these are very turbulent times we're in right now, and it may be hard for you to get the upper hand this week. This might just be a work in progress sort of thing that, you're not going to see any real gains this week, but that doesn't mean that gains won't eventually occur. But do what you can to try to stabilize things. And like I said, if you bring people in who are a part of your team, people who work with you, things should go a lot better. That's what I have for you, fire signs. Hey, water. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. This reading's for you for the week ahead. I have no water today. Working with a dry mouth here. That's okay. I'll visualize I'm drinking a nice cold glass of water right now. Uh-oh. And I can't shuffle again. Jeez. One more shuffle for you guys. All right, let's see what your focus for the week ahead is. Oh my. Well, it's watery. It's a bit unfocused, though. It's the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is reversed. Got to get your head out of the clouds, water signs, You got to focus. And you got to not let little things get you down and annoy you. Sometimes the Page of Cups can be kind of like a bratty child, spoiled child who's not getting their way. And you got to be a little bit more flexible, and you got to be a little bit more understanding of others' needs that you work with this week. And also for you, unlike the fire signs, this may not be the best time for you to trust your intuition. This may be a time to be using more your head than, that inner voice of yours. How best can you prepare for that focus? Well, instead of having your head in the clouds, focus on the prize. Focus on the Nine of Cups here, which is upright. The Nine of Cups is your wish. What is it you want? What is it you truly are hoping to manifest? Is it money? Is it just a promotion? Is it more clout? Is it more leadership? Whatever it is, focus on it. That's what you have to do. Don't just dream about it. Don't just daydream. You have to focus on it and do something about it, water signs. Wow. This came up in the same spot as the last reading. So what about people this week? Cooperation or conflict? And look, it's that Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is reversed. Well, I'm going to think about this a minute here. I wonder if, in fact, maybe you are leaving a situation behind. Maybe you're leaving a job that has been painful for you in some way, stressed you out, or, there was a lot of office politics, and you're walking away now. Some of us might be doing that. In other scenarios, it might very well be, like I said, was it the air signs that had this? I think it was the air signs, that people will be looking out for you and watching your back. So, they've got your back now. You can feel more comfortable about moving forward with your dreams and goals. Maybe your advisors have anticipated, financial advisors have anticipated trouble ahead and they have a plan in place. So it's all good when it's reversed. It's much better. You are moving on. But interestingly enough, and I did think I shuffled a number of times here, we have the same ending for you guys. Will there be forward or backward movement or no movement at all for you water signs? And it's the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is reversed again. And so I'm thinking here, it's going to be hard getting a firm footing this week or getting the upper hand on things, getting everybody to work together and be on the same page instead of competing maybe with you. So I feel here that you have to just kind of try to find solid ground again and stand up for yourself. Maybe this is a sign you need to stand up for yourself more, water signs, and really not let others kind of back you into a corner. Let's take a look at this again and see if we can figure our way through this. So the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is reversed, and I feel that this is indicating, you've got your head too much in the clouds. You might be trying to push your agenda and getting people to do things your way because that's the only way that will work for you. You have to be a little more mature about what you're doing here and really focus on what it is you want. If you think you're just dreaming about something is going to make it happen, you're going to be sorely disappointed. But you do need to focus on your wish. You do need to focus on your desire. What is your end goal? What is it you want to accomplish? What will bring you joy and fulfillment? Focus on it. Focus your energy on it, and you might be able to get there. People around you, they're going to have your back. They're really going to try to, for the most part, I feel here, but there might be some unforeseen circumstances that come up, and hopefully I feel that others may be able to help you plan for them and get through them. But by week's end, you're still not have a firm footing on things, You still aren't where you need to be. It's still a struggle. And others might be competing with you too. The competition, if you're in business, might be steep right now. And it just might be, a hurdle too high to get any gains this week. So sorry for that, water signs. And also for you water signs that are looking for employment right now, that might be the case too. Competition for the job might be really, really steep. Oh man, good luck with that, water signs. Well, hey, earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, this reading is for you for the week ahead. Oh, let's hope we can find solid ground, earth signs? My moon is in Capricorn. All right. One more good shuffle. Let's see if we can't mix these cards up better. Although I really thought I did, despite that one gaffe I had. All right. Your focus for the week ahead is the Two of Wands reversed. You know, well, maybe this is a time for you, Earth signs, to rethink your plans and maybe go back to the drawing board. It's okay at the start of your week. Maybe you want to rethink what you've been doing if you haven't been getting the results that you desire and start from square one. Maybe try a different approach at the beginning of this week. It might work for you. You know, I think going the way you have is not bringing the desired results. How best can you prepare for that focus? Well, it's the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is reversed. I think you should watch how you communicate with others this week. In particular, you don't want to get, your fellow employees or business partners riled up if you realize something's wrong here. Be careful how you communicate the message that we have to start over again. Make sure you get them to understand why it's important to do so you can get buy-in. I feel like something might be amiss with communications this week, and also realize that maybe some of the people that you're trying to contact for help or assistance or get some answers from may not be available. It just might be delays in communications as well that is kind of the problem. So what does that mean? What about people this week? Well, I'm sorry. Let me put that right there. That is the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is upright. Well, people this week are thinking, and that's a good thing. Maybe they don't want you to start anything new until you all think through what has been happening here, what has gone wrong here. So it's kind of like they're hesitant to move forward until maybe they get a little bit more direction, or until maybe they can offer you better direction on what you should be doing. So don't be too, so they won't be too quick to take that opportunity that is offered. I'm thinking with the other cards I'm seeing here. And also, again, it might just indicate to me that you're going to need to buy them into this whole thing, or signs, whatever it is that you want to, how should I say, refresh your plans on. Well, ultimately, will there be forward or backward movement, or no movement at all for you? It's the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is upright. So what does that mean for you? More work. That's a good thing. It shows that by week's end, you will be productive. You will be moving things forward. You will be working hard. And ultimately, you got to know that eventually there will be more rewards for those efforts when you see this card. Because you're putting yourself into this. You're putting your heart, your soul, your effort into this. And maybe, everybody will join you on that once they see that. So good luck with that, Earth signs. Let's recap it and see what we've got here. I feel here that you may feel in the beginning of the week, something's not working. I have to find a better way of approaching this problem, or approaching this goal or dream, or approaching or doing what I'm doing. It's not working. And so there are delays, there are setbacks. It just seems to be, and it may have involved your strategy and your plans. So it's time to take a closer look at them and reassess, and maybe decide either to start from square one again, which may not be a bad thing in this case, or do what you can to retool it and get back on track. You may have a bit of problem, though, connecting with others to get help from them or advice in what you should be doing. So recognize the communications might be a little wonky. And also, this is a sign, too, that you have to be careful. In other words, people might look at this as, oh, no, we failed. It's a failure if you say we're starting from scratch again. Be careful how you couch this to people, and make sure that they understand that, no, we're just moving forward in a different manner now, and maybe that goal wasn't as worthy as this other goal might be. So, although when we get to the Four of Cups, I may change that a little bit here. But the thing is that just be careful how you say that, because you want to buy everybody in and make sure everybody is working on the same page. And finally, with that Four of Cups where people are concerned that you're working with, I feel here that they're taking a step back. Maybe this is a time for all of you to get together and really think about things. Should we start something new at this time, or should we fix what we already have going here? I think that's the dilemma you have this week. And whichever way you go, ultimately, I feel here that you will be working hard. You'll be working hard by week's end. It seems like you get back on track one way or another with whatever you decide to do. Whether you decide to scrap your plans completely and retool it, with a different, retool and go for a different goal, or whether you just tweak it a bit. You work on the plan and make it better. And then you get people to buy in on it, and you all end up on the same page working hard towards those goals. So that's what I have for you, Earth signs, this week. Does seem like a struggle this week again for most of us, so hang in there, and I hope it's not as bad as the cards indicate. And I don't see anything that was totally, absolutely earth-shaking in these cards, so just maybe a week of some little more downs than ups. All right, well, don't forget Mr. O's shows. His Goth Tarot is on every Wednesday at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can find out about the shadow elements in your life and maybe how those attitudes and things might be affecting you in your business world. And also on Fridays, he does his emotional exchanges, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Find out about love and relationships and if things are going to be harmonious or not. We make business relationships. There could be a tie-in there. So do check out his show. And finally, on Saturday, happy hour at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, where you'll always get positive news from us, a positive, uplifting message from Spirit. 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hey, thanks, everybody. I do hope you have a wonderful week ahead. May it be prosperous. Enjoy it. And I will see you next time. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.